Hello, and this is Willow from Lighthouse Tarot. I'm here with the amazing Bailey from It's Crazy Bailey on YouTube, and today we got, guys, we are creating a video about Scorpio Rising. So I'm a Scorpio Rising with Pluto in the first house. Bailey is also Scorpio Rising. You have Pluto in the first house too?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're just going to talk about our experiences being Scorpio Rising and put out this video for you guys.
Yes, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, what is the craziest experience you've had as a Scorpio rising, like transformation wise?
The craziest experience, I feel like I have had like a lot of people like spread rumors about me and stuff.
Really?
And like it kind of like forced me, I feel like, into like isolation, like be that like lone wolf Scorpio rising type of deal.
Yes, the lone wolf.
Yeah, I still kept some good friends, but a lot of people will like spread rumors about me that like aren't true.
Yeah, and that kind of like forces you to see who's like real in your life and who isn't.
Yeah, and it causes you to like transform because like it's kind of like painful, like people like doing that to you, so like you're forced to like kind of like die emotionally because you're like, oh my god, this hurts so bad, but it makes you like stronger in the end.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, as a Scorpio rising, I think the craziest thing I went through is when I went to 3 mental hospitals last year. And that just transformed like how I saw America, like how they treated people in there. That really transformed me and like made me realize like not to take advantage of my freedom anymore. And I lost a lot of friends in there that I came out with, like I found out who my true friends were. So I feel like friends are like a big thing for Scorpio rising. Like we go through waves of people that come for a season or not.
Yeah, we keep a close few. Like we have like a chosen couple of friends that we're like,
Yes.
you guys are like the real homies, and like, you know, other people come and go, whatever. But like Scorpio rising, like they just have like, you know, one or two usually good friends at a time, you know.
Yeah,
Close.
100%.
We don't fuck with everybody. Like,
Yeah. And we like our privacy. Don't you like your privacy as a Scorpio rising?
yeah, it's really bad. I like was like I thought I was a hermit for a while. I was like, I want to be like alone, like
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah, 100% because we're ruled by Pluto, which is like the god of the underworld, everything taboo, and then secrets. It literally rules secrets and the genitalias. So I feel like we have that mysterious vibe and aura about us. Do people find you very mysterious, you would say?
Um, yes, especially like right now I just started a new job. I've been there for like a few months, and like I just noticed that the people there, like they find me like super mysterious. They think I have a bunch of secrets, you know, and I do. Like Scorpio risings, we do have a lot of secrets. We don't
Yeah.
tell people. We don't tell people a lot of
Yes.
things about us.
We take them to the
And
grave.
yeah, there's a lot of things that we take to the grave. But like, yeah, a lot of people will find me mysterious, or they'll always be like, are you okay? Like, what's going on with you? They'll ask me like a lot of questions, and I'm just like, I'm fine. Like, just like, I don't know. Like, yeah, people do. They find me like mysterious and different for sure.
Yeah, you probably have a darker aura around yourself too.
Yeah, even like they say like a lot of Scorpio risings will have like brown hair and like brown eyes. I have blonde hair and green eyes, but like I think I do have like a darker aura around
Yeah.
me.
Do you wear a lot of dark clothes?
I like to wear a lot of black, or like a lot of edgy things, like a lot of things that like kind of say like back off, like
Yes,
don't
I
fuck
love
with me.
that. Exactly. When I was in my more feminine age, when I wore makeup, I would wear black lipstick all the time. scare people off. It's that Scorpio rising. Like we really love to just transform our face and then also like tell people back off.
Yeah, I knew this one Scorpio rising girl. She had like a giant spider tattooed on her hand, and like she had like
Wow.
black hair, and she had all these like colors in her hair, and like you could just tell like she was like the Scorpio rising in her was like telling people like don't fuck with me.
Yes. Wow, dude, that's crazy. She's a typical Scorpio rising with dyed hair and the spider tattoo.
Yeah, she was total like Halloween vibes, like all the
Yeah.
way around. Yeah, that's what I noticed about like a lot of Scorpio rising people. They like give off like a Halloweeny like type of like
Yeah, like
vibe.
October vibe. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Do you feel like people bring up death a lot around you?
Um, I feel like it's more me that brings up like
Really?
darker subjects. Yeah, I usually bring up like really dark subjects. I like
Yeah.
um I like to talk about things that like other people like might be uncomfortable with. Um, and I can tell it makes them uncomfortable, but like that's what I want to talk about. So,
Oh my gosh, you're crazy. I love it though.
yeah, do people like bring up death around you?
Yeah, I've noticed that like a lot of dark humor, and then also I had a friend tell me about when someone killed her cat and just bringing up the whole story and like going like direct being very detailed about the story how it happened and like crying while saying it, and it was just like really sad when she told me, and I was like, wow, this is dark. And I've had a lot of people like just tell me, people I've just met before, it's a Scorpio rising thing, people I've just met like telling me like the darkest deepest secrets and like deepest darkest stories ever, and it just randomly, and I'll just sit there, I'm like, sometimes I don't even want to know about this, and I'm like, I don't want, I could have went without knowing this, but like we have that aura where it's like, yeah, it's like tell me that. And like they think that sometimes when they tell us something dark that we're gonna tell them something dark too, but I don't have a lot in my life. Like I have a few stories, but I don't have anything like serious.
Yeah, that's I have noticed that, I guess. Like now that you say that, like a lot of people will like be talking to you and then they'll like start talking like about something really deep about themselves and you're just like, "Whoa, where did this come from?"
Yeah, just so casually in conversation, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
That's that Pluto and first house feel.
Yeah. I have a bunch of tattoos on me, like too. Like I have like one
Really?
on my face. I have one on my face. I got one on my finger. It's my middle finger.
I love it. That's
'Cause I'm crazy.
beautiful. Yeah, what
Yeah.
is the middle one? What does that tattoo mean on your middle finger?
So I'll put it up. It's S to the third power. It's sweet, savage, and spicy. Sweet for my Pisces sun, spicy for my Sagittarius moon, and savage for my Scorpio rising.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
S to the third power,
S
yo.
to the third power, you. Oh my God, I love it. And then
Yeah.
this little, you just have a lightning bolt on your face.
Yeah, it's in Vedic astrology for Pisces, the symbol is lightning, like one of the symbols is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Yeah, people like think that like I killed somebody or something when they see it. They think like I'm like a killer and I'm like, no, it's a lightning bolt. It's not a teardrop. Like,
Yes, that's what I was about to say, the teardrop.
yeah, it's not a teardrop,
Lightning.
it's a lightning bolt. But like shit, if you think I murdered somebody, cool, whatever.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, that's really intriguing.
It's very like scorpionic of like people to be like, oh yeah, she's a killer.
She's
Like,
a killer. Yeah, just assume the worst automatically.
yeah, like people think like you've done something like super. That's what I've noticed too. Like people are like think that I'm always like up to no good or like I'm doing something sneaky, and it's just like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm just
something
chilling.
sneaky. Yeah, it's our aura, man. Like, people always feel that
Yeah.
way about us. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other questions someone might have about a Scorpio rising. Do you feel like you have very magnetic eyes?
Yeah, I've had a lot of people comment on my eyes, like when they like stare into them, they're just like your eyes, like they're so like magnetizing and like I noticed like Scorpio rising people, our pupils are like bigger than other people's pupils.
Yeah, they are.
They're like ocean, like we have ocean eyes.
Yeah, they're very deep and penetrating.
Yeah, it's cool.
I feel like sometimes too, it's like too much. Like people will like just stare at me and they'll like we're a mirror as a Scorpio rising. So we'll show like the darkness within someone or the light within someone. And sometimes like when I give eye contact to someone, I give them too much of myself, if that makes sense, when I'm staring at them and I don't like it. That's why sometimes I break eye contact with people because I'm like, I'm staring too much into your soul. I don't want all your soul. I'm just trying to serve you food at this burger restaurant I work at.
Yeah. Yeah, people do like you do peer into people's soul as a
Hmm.
Scorpio rising. Cause like it's just like we don't want to, but like the Scorpio in us like wants to like figure everything out. It's like a fucking detective. We're like,
Yeah. Yeah, we're made for detecting and finding things out about people. We're like the best investigators ever. We could go into FBI if we wanted to.
that's why a lot of Scorpio risings are into astrology.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Like
tarot cards too.
yeah, we're into like all that shit because like you can like figure everything out. Like you're like, wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, and it's like it has layers to it, so you can learn more like astrology. There's always like another layer, another placement that you can figure out and you can research for hours about. Because also we're very obsessive as Scorpio rising, so we kind of have to channel all that obsession into something, or it can be unhealthy. Like we can stalk people, or we can also be stalked.
Yes, I heard about that, like the Scorpio rising, like people either we get obsessed or people get obsessed with us. And like I've personally never stalked anybody. I've never been like a stalker, but like I feel like a lot of like I may have been stalked before. Like I just felt like, like somebody was like watching me like really closely and I'm like,
Really?
yeah, like I'm like, fuck. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Yeah. Or like when we do have relationships with people like boyfriends or girlfriends, like they're really controlling with us or we can be really controlling.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Yeah, like our boyfriends will be like, oh, I don't want you talking to any other boys, like, or like we'll be out with our girlfriends and like they'll be calling us the whole time and stuff.
Yes, they'll be like, "What are you doing? I know you're not where you say you are. I know you're not with who you think you're with."
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it can become very obsessive because the opposite of Scorpio is Taurus, and Taurus is like a possessive sign as well.
Oh yes, I know all about that. My Venus is in Taurus.
Oh my gosh. Wow. My Venus is in Capricorn, so I feel you with the Earth, Venus.
Yeah, it's very possessive. Usually like you're mine. You're mine. You ain't nobody else's. Sorry, boo boo.
Sorry, boo boo. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Mhm. I feel like Capricorn Venus is like you like want like a power couple. Like you're like you want like your ride or die power couple like and I feel like you would take your relationship like very seriously.
Yeah, we do. We take it very seriously and we look at relationships like an interview almost. Like, I need to interview you for a job because it's a job to date someone. It's a very serious thing, and the end goal is marriage. And sometimes I just did this on one of my recent videos, Capricorn Venus. But sometimes we can fall into the you can't turn a hoe into a housewife kind of phrase thing because we attract people that aren't good for us and we see the potential within them. And then we'll like try and hold on to them and say, we can change them. It's all good. Like, it's okay. They're calling me at 3 a.m., even though I have to be up for work at 7 and they're drunk. And it's so bad. It's so bad because we're like one of the best signs, like Capricorn Venus in love, because we financially support our spouse, or we have our finances in order for ourselves so they don't have to worry about it. We're there for them. We're earthy. We like nurture them. But that comes with attracting people that don't appreciate us or take advantage of us sometimes, or just like the complete opposite of us. So it just depends. You gotta like work on your self-worth.
Yeah. I like Capricorn Venus, I feel like would be a good partner because you guys would like work really hard for like the relationship and stuff.
Oh yeah. I dated someone that had a Capricorn and Venus too. Like we were both Capricorn and Venuses together. She was really hardworking. She worked like 50 hours a week. So I definitely can't say like I can't down on her work ethic.
Yeah. I'm jealous of all Capricorn placements.
Yeah.
My brother's a Capricorn moon and my mom's a Capricorn sun, and I'm jealous of them for real because like they just work so hard and they end up being so successful.
Yes.
Like it's just like, they just have that like, and like they just like hold it down. Like
they're so steady.
My chart's like basically all water, and like I just like it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, how are you guys just hold it together, everything? It pisses me off. I'm like, what the fuck?
I feel that too. Yeah, I have a Virgo moon, so I'm like pretty well put together when it comes to work. Like the earthiness is like, no, you gotta like pay this and do this and be good with that, be good with this.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous for sure.
But with water, that's a really empathetic, like that's a really intuitive, empathetic sign. So you're good at other things.
Yeah,
And
we're just not from this world.
yeah, from outer space, man.
Yes, we are from outer space. Yeah.
So have you ever
But
dated?
Scorpio rising.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh, it like froze for a second, but you're good.
Have I ever dated what?
Oh, have you ever dated another Scorpio rising? That's what I was about to say. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Have you ever dated another Scorpio rising?
No, I've had Scorpio rising guys like interested in me. There's been a couple, but like they live in different states and it's just like I don't know, it just doesn't work out. If you're not here in person, like I feel like we're not together.
Yeah, because you can't see them and like cuddle and be with them and hold hands and whatnot. Dude, that's an important part of the relationship is physicality.
Yeah. No, there's a Scorpio rising guy I know who's in Canada that I know.
Wow.
He's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. There was one, I don't know what state he's in. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he had a Capricorn Venus too, and he was super into me.
Wow.
Yeah, I just like that just didn't work out. But yeah, no, I've never dated a Scorpio rising. I wish, because like a Scorpio rising love, I feel like is so rare. It's
it's so deep. How deep is your love? Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like I feel like it would be scary. Like y'all would either just destroy each other or build each other up completely. There's like no in between because it's so intense. Like it's scary, but it's like worth it. And I guess it depends on the Scorpio rising. Like they're very evolved Scorpio rising and spiritual and just well-rounded, a good person, then it's good. But if they're not evolved and they're still going through karma, then it could be bad. because I was interested in a Scorpio rising for about a year, and it was very like up and down, highs and lows.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because Scorpio rising, like I know from personal experience, like when I was like not evolved, like a Scorpio rising in love can be super toxic and just like revengeful in love and just like so passionate to the point it's just like not good. It's just yeah, it can be volatile.
Yeah, that's true.
But an evolved Scorpio rising loving you would be the realest love you're ever gonna have because it's gonna be the real. It's gonna be the real love, dog.
Real love for sure.
Rare. It would be rare.
Yeah. Let's see, what else about Scorpio rising? I know Prince was a Scorpio rising. Janet Jackson was Scorpio rising. Megan Fox, Scorpio rising.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no wonder she's so sexy.
Yes. 100%. Justin Bieber, Scorpio rising. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, they're looking for in love. They're looking for like they're like do or die, like do or die partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are looking for that, like we are looking for the soulmate that's going to like burn with us, like burn alive and just yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God. I love that. And you notice like those Scorpio rising people like Justin Bieber, like he doesn't have like a lot of friends. Like he has like a very close-knit friends. Megan Fox doesn't fuck with a lot of people. Prince didn't. And you notice about those people too, they're into like really deep subjects. They like to talk about like the occult. They like to do things like blood rituals, or they
Yes.
like to talk about like aliens and like, you know, conspiracy theories. Like Scorpio risings like to talk about like conspiracy theories and like what's really going on. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we're not here to talk about like, oh, like what are you doing for college and like all that stuff. We want to get to like some like scary stuff.
We want to go to the depth of it. We want to skip all the small talk and go just straight to the deepness.
Yeah, because yeah, Prince he talked about like a lot of conspiracy theories, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mhm. Cool guy. And he wore like a lot of purple.
Yeah, like I love his sense of style. Justin Bieber has a good sense of style too.
Mhm.
It's very, I wouldn't say ahead of its time, but maybe ahead of its time. It's very like what people don't expect, like almost androgynous.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, because we have that Gemini 8th house. So like we're both like we feel like we're the feminine and the masculine.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're both.
Yeah.
And a lot of Scorpio risings are seen as or like they are like bisexual. Even if they say like they aren't, like there's like a part of them that is like kind of like bisexual
Yeah.
because of the Gemini 8th house. Like they can swing both ways.
Really? Yeah, I never thought about it like that. That's crazy.
A lot a Scorpio rising is usually lying to you if they say like, "Oh, I've never been interested in the same sex as me," or like something like that, like, you know.
Man. Yeah, because I'm pansexual, so I'm like, I own that energy. I'm like, yes, I love women. Women are amazing. I love men too. But
Yeah.
now you think about it, yeah, like I know a Scorpio rising male that's bisexual, and then another one that didn't really own it though. So that's funny.
Yeah, they lie. Scorpio
They
rising
lie.
they're lying to you because they have a Gemini. The birth chart don't lie. They have a Gemini 8th house. So like, you know, they are like they've either made out with the same sex as them, or like flirted, or like secretly hooked up with like the same sex as them. They never
Oh my
told anybody.
God.
Yeah. A Scorpio rising can put up the front like, yeah, I'm straight, but no, like there's a part of them that would like I say, like I like personally, like I'm like, I like guys and I'm straight, but like there is that part of me that's like freak a leak. Freak a leak, you know?
Yes, like fantasizes about it probably.
Yes.
That's
Gemini.
crazy. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. I was like, okay, so are you bisexual as well, if that's your placement?
No,
So
I'm straight, but like, you know, sometimes
I feel like there's a spectrum of sexuality. I feel like my theory is with sexuality, everybody is bisexual. It's just like there's a percentage of you, like maybe sometimes you just think another guy is hot and you're a guy, or you're a girl and you think another girl is hot, and then there's like, okay, and then you want to hold their hand, and then there you want to kiss them, and then if you're a lesbian you want to like sleep with them and date them, there's the you want to sleep with them, and then the other stage is dating. But yeah, I'm like, everyone, my theory is everybody is bisexual. And you're just in denial if you're not.
right. A lot of people won't admit to it. They're too scared.
Yeah, I had someone tell me before, she's like, oh, I made out with a girl, but I'm not bisexual at all, I'm straight. And I was like, oh no, you're not. I was like, no, you didn't. But
yeah,
they just weren't ready for the truth yet, and that's what happens. Sometimes people are scared of the truth, and as Scorpio risings, we like spread the truth a lot. I feel like that's why people don't like us, because we speak facts.
well, yeah, and they can feel like that we can see right through them, and they're
Yeah,
like, this person knows that like the facade or the mask that I'm putting up, they know that there's more to me. Like a Scorpio rising,
yeah,
we don't look at somebody like for their front. Like we look at somebody like, oh, what did you do when you were like 10 years old? Or like, you know,
exactly. We
we're like
see
looking at
straight through
somebody like,
that.
yeah, we're like, what's your deepest secret? We're like,
Just tell me all your secrets.
yes. And usually people do. And like it's kind of hard for Scorpio rising or like eighth house placements, because like we keep a lot of other people's secrets. And so we know like a lot of shit about other people, and we're like, zip.
Yeah, right. Like, and then we don't know who to tell, and so we just like keep it to ourselves for a while.
Yes, we are the secret keepers.
Secret keepers.
That could be one of your next videos, Scorpio rising, the secret keeper.
I like that. I love that. Scorpio rising, the secret keepers. I like that. I was looking at the video settings. I was making sure. I'm not sure with the Zoom call if it's recording it the best way, but I guess it's okay.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording. It's just not recording the way I wanted it to, like zoom into, before I'd done it, it would like zoom into me. Okay, we got 10 minutes left of recording, but anyway. So yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about the man eater video for Scorpio rising.
Oh yeah, what about it?
So you think Scorpio rising women are like, do you think boy and girl Scorpio risings like we're just like woman man eaters?
Yeah. I think so. Wow, that was a video I posted a long time ago. Man, it's hard for me to like remember what all I said in there, but yeah, Scorpio rising, just it's easy for them to get whoever they want. They're very persuasive, they're very charismatic, and very good manipulators, if we're being honest. And I found that at Scorpio rising, you can get whoever you want whenever you want.
Damn. Oh my God, I never felt that way about myself. I never felt like
Really?
I kind of felt like I was like a player like sometimes, but like I never like felt like I could get anybody, you know, like
Yeah.
I guess that, but it kind of is true. Like sometimes you just look at somebody and you're like, I want you, and you get them. Like
Yes.
when Scorpio rising wants something, we get it. Like we just go and get it.
Yeah. Like we just have that really intense Pluto energy to us to like go push and just push us to that direction and get what we want. It's that intense energy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about Scorpio rising. I noticed like if we want something really bad, we will become the best at it and we will get it and nobody can stop us.
Oh yeah. I have two parents that are both Scorpios and they've always like gotten what they've wanted in life. They moved different states, they worked different jobs, and now they have a life that they really like, and they kind of evolved to get to where they need to be. And they didn't really ask for help a lot when they needed to, but they still got the life they wanted. They were just really intense people.
Dude, that's interesting that you live with Scorpionic people.
Yeah, my daughter, she's a Scorpio moon, so it's kind of like we have this generation of Scorpios just coming on out.
Yeah, Scorpio moon. That means that you're gonna be like investigative into her life as a mom. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
you're gonna pry into her life a lot. You're gonna be like, what? You're gonna like be going through her like notebook and like looking at all her stuff. Like, oh, she made out with Jimmy. She made out with Jimmy the other day.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I like looked up her birth chart and the Scorpio moon in the book about children and astrology, and it said that Scorpio moons could actually feel abandoned by their mom if they had a Scorpio moon. And I was like, "Oh my God." And I did like leave her life for 2 months last year for like I was gone 2 months out of the year and I didn't really see her for a couple months in between too. So it was like, damn, I feel like I've abandoned my daughter. But at the same time, everything's good now. So I was just
Yeah.
scared for a little bit.
Yeah, Scorpio, I know Scorpio moons, people with Scorpio moons, Scorpio in the eighth house, or no, not Scorpio in the eighth house, moon in the eighth house. Either their mom's missing, their mom's dead, their mom's into drugs, or their mom's super like doesn't give them any privacy. Like if you have a Scorpio moon or like moon in the eighth house, like your mom could like walk into your room while you're like masturbating all the
Oh my
time.
God.
No privacy. Like you'll walk in and your mom's like going through all your stuff. Like, like,
Wow.
yeah.
That sounds like my Scorpio parents. They were crazy. They took the door off the hinges. They took the window out. They like took the door off the bathroom. They were like intense.
Yeah, that Scorpio energy don't play. It just
Yeah.
does not. It's Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, eighth house placements, any planets in Scorpio, like there is like, people prying into your life, or you're the one who pries into other people's life. You're the one who's like behind the scenes, like going through everybody's stuff when they're not looking, like, going through their phone. Like you're just like, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Crazy.
I feel that though. Like we just want to know everything about everyone and we just get obsessive sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But like that's like the kind of like energy people like are looking for. Like people are like looking for that, like they love that depth. And then when they get like the real Scorpio energy, they're like, "Oh my God, like this is this
This
is
is so
insane."
good.
It's good too, yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay. Do you want to end the video here and then start again really quick, because I only have 4 minutes saved on this meeting?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to pause the recording.